Hi there, welcome to today's episode, and I'm so excited you're here with me. If this is your first time here, my name is Chong, and I'm the founder of Pristine Fertility and a certified fertility dietitian. Now, today we are diving into a big questions I get all the time. Can I drink alcohol if I'm trying to conceive or I'm currently going through IVF? Can I even have one drink? Now, the truth is you might have heard about different mixed messages. Some say one glass is fine and another places say absolutely none, right? Or you may be also someone who have a strong opinion when it comes to alcohol consumption. But today in this episode, we're going to look at what does the latest science say? And let's break down the research so you can make the best decision for your fertility journey. So let's start with a recent study which was published 2021 looking at women under the age of 30 undergoing IVF treatment. So the researchers compared those who drank alcohol socially with those who didn't and looking at the impact on their egg development. It is a small study comparing about 20 social drinkers with 36 non-drinkers. And what they found is that the number of egg follicles retrieved and matured eggs was pretty similar in both groups. So like alcohol consumption didn't appear to significantly affect the egg number or quality during the ovarian stimulation in the younger age group of women. However, the study still stressed that alcohol might still negatively impact implantation as well as early pregnancy, which we're going to cover a little bit more later in today's episode. And the author still suggesting that it is best to avoid alcohol when you are actively trying to conceive.
Trying to get pregnant but nothing is working? You might be making one of these three common mistakes and even not knowing it. Number one, cutting out too many foods. Your body needs fuel to grow healthy eggs, not a restrictive diet. Number two, you might be only taking a basic preconceptions multivitamin. Sometimes that's not enough. You may need extra support to help to recharge your egg health as well as your egg quality. Number three, not realizing everyday products can mess with your hormones such as plastic or even the makeup and facial products that you use that can also affect your egg quality. The good news is you can absolutely fix this. Make sure you take the free fertility quiz now to find out what is holding you back and what are the action steps you can take. Visit the link in the description box now and take the free fertility quiz right now.
Now, here's where it gets even clearer. There was a study published about 3 years ago of over 750 women undergoing fertility treatment, and the researcher looked at how their lifestyle factors like alcohol, smoking, sugar, and artificial sweeteners, how are these lifestyle factors impact the egg quality and the fertility treatment outcome. So what the study found that the more frequently women drank, the worse the outcome, right? And another major study of nearly 100,000 women, this study was published a while ago now, back in 2017, and the researcher found that light drinkers had about 11% lower chance of getting pregnant, and moderate to heavy drinker had about 23% lower chance of getting pregnant. So what is clear here is often it also associates with the dose of consumption. So even small amount can add up. And in terms of the type of alcohol, it didn't really matter. So whether it's a wine, beer, or even spirit, it can still have some impact on women's fertility. Now, what makes it confusing as well, right? Which is so interesting when you look at like science data as well. There was an animal study done in mice showed that 1 to 4 days of short-term alcohol exposure appeared to be improving the egg energy metabolism, right? But after just about 5 or 6 days, that is a completely different story. So what the researcher found that in animal study, the egg quality starting to decline, where it links with the oxidative stress increase. There's also possibility of the gene expression became disrupted, right? So while this effect was interesting, noted in animal, again, this suggests that a brief alcohol exposure may not immediately harm the egg's health, but again, longer or chronic high dose of alcohol consumption could still be impaired the overall fertility by disrupting the cell function, the hormonal balance, as well as the gene expression.
You can't control how many eggs you were born with or how age affects the quantity. But here's the good news, you can definitely influence your egg health. So over the next 90 days, the eggs preparing for ovulation are directly impacted by what you eat, how you live, how you manage stress, your hormone balance, and even the inflammation and oxidative stress in your body. That means your daily choices matter more than you have been told. Hi, I'm Catherine, the Fertility Dietitian, and I want you to know that you don't need to pause the clock. You just need to give your body the right tool and support to protect the eggs you still have. Want to learn more? Make sure you grab my free fertility e-guide now and discover the 10 powerful strategies to optimize your egg health naturally starting today. Click the link in the description box and grab your copy now.
Now, lastly, let's look at the bigger picture here, as we all want to ensure that not just you are able to get pregnant, we also want to make sure that you are supporting a healthy baby development. A recent Australian study, this is literally very new, published in June 2025, estimated that up to 1 in 28 children may be affected by fetal alcohol syndrome disorder. And that's roughly 1 child per classroom, right? So pretty shocking data right here. So this condition is completely, again, preventable, and it can link to developmental issue, learning and behavioral problems with the young kids, right? And it is caused by alcohol exposure in the very early stages of pregnancy, and often before even a woman knows that she's pregnant, which is usually after about 2 to 4 weeks, right? That is why always you'll hear the message, the safest message is if you are trying to get pregnant, the best time is to stop drinking right now, right? So here are a few tips to help. If you are someone thinking about quitting the alcohol, you might be want to think about, okay, maybe try some alcohol-free alternative like mocktail with fruit juice, mints, and even soda water. Or maybe it's all about getting a sparkling water with lemon or lime, or even mint and a splash of juice. If you're not ready to tell your friends or family member that you're currently trying for a baby, you could also say, no, thank you, I'm not drinking tonight. Or I have a big day tomorrow, so no, thank you for the drink. Or simply be the designated driver, and that's always a classic and an excuse not to drink. Now, to wrap up, what we know so far in research, even light alcohol can impact or reduce the chances of getting pregnant. And in terms of IVF study, IVF outcomes may be worsened with frequent drinking patterns. And lastly, alcohol exposure, especially in early pregnancy, increases the risk of fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, to subscribe to our channel, and drop any question you have in the comment box below. And don't forget to also grab your freebie, the free e-guide, link in bio. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in our next episode. Bye for now.